let's dive into the game. 10 seconds before we dive into the second game. And once again, guys, if you guys do not know, I'm saying guys a lot, aren't I? If you do not know, this VOD will be available after the stream goes offline. You guys will actually be able to find this stream on the YouTube channel. So if you want to check out the VOD afterwards, you can definitely do so. And man, these plane paths, they're not fun. They're not fun to play with. Like, we had a very eastern plane path on Erangel. Now we've got a very southern eastern plane path. It's not fun. Going to go from the southern western island prison all over to the eastern side of Junkyard. So, not fun. Not fun times. It's a feels bad moment. We'll get used to it. So, Zerst are going to go apparently for maybe Valdemar. They can even go for like El Pozo because you've got a lot of car spawns on this road. You can just drop high up north, get a car, rotate up. But I think they're going to go for Valdemar, how they're spreading. Yeah, they're going for Valdemar. Wait, what? Are RQ Athena going for... No way. This is not... I'm pretty sure this is not going to be their drop in PMGC. They're hiding their drop. There's no way they're going to drop in Los Higos in the tournament. Because if teams know they're going to drop here, literally like Zeus Esports would just hold on to Valdemar and the team would hold on to this area. So this has to be a fake one. So Alpha 7, the great win they had earlier, going to make their way close to Ladrillera. Going to go for a pretty nice drop. A lot of teams are going to be going up north, which I'm not really too surprised about. I think that's pretty normal. Can be expecting that to happen. So not too much of an issue on my side. Team Secret, they're going to go for on the eastern side coastal line of Miramar. Los Angeles is going to be held down by this one. These teams, the squad of A1 Esports. That is going to be fun on my end. Otherwise, not. There's a few hot drops that are going to be potentially happening also in the scrims. So I'm pretty sure, like, when we get into the Global Championship itself, we won't see too much of those. But Pecado is going to be a little bit overwhelmed, apparently. It goes down. Is up ready, ladies and gentlemen, for one hell of a game. With some very weird spectating by your boy Maxman. But it's going to be Kanina Power versus Bigatron. So Kanina Power, this is 100% their main drop. They might give up on this drop because of Bigatron, because Kanina Power in the EMEA League always dropped here. So we might see Kanina Power understanding, oh, this is Bigatron. Maybe this is not a fun fight to take early on. Maybe we'll give up on this one eventually. But we'll see what Kanina Power are going to be doing versus Bigatron in this one. We can check out the minimap a little bit for some extra drop information. Na'Vi always drop in Chumacera, so this is not too much of a surprise. Also, seems like San Martin's going to be a little bit clustered over here. We're going to have a... Gonna have no Team Secret. Team Secret is going to be over here versus Footballist. Okay, I just had to zoom in a little bit because I need glasses. I really just can't see anything. Yeah, the Secret Jin went over to the eastern side. Not too much of an issue, but it seemed like grenades are going to be slowly traded away between Kanina Power and also Bigatron. So, like, they're going for very similar playstyle, both of them, in the sense that they're very split. Like, they got a straight up line here compared to here. You're going to have like a cube position. Everyone just holding on to a cardinal position. I think the overall Bigatron here might be at like a little bit of a disadvantage if they take this one in the current position they're in. I think they just want Microboy to finish his looting stage and then maybe join up. But I just realized we've got a lot of like boys in this tournament. You got Old Boy, you got Microboy, you got Paraboy, you got Fireboy. You can make a team of boys. That's how many boys you got. Boys do be boys, you know? I'd like to see it. Oh, I like this. So Microboy is actually going to go uphill just a little bit to gather some information. I think maybe scout a little bit of stuff on Kanina Power, but Team Secret and Footballist are going to be clashing in San Martin. So I'm going to pan on over to there. And we're going to see exactly what we're dealing with over here. Yeah, so hi boy. Oh, another boy. We got he could be a sub. He could be a sub for the boy team. Rex is going to be taken down by Footballist. Footballist picking up 2 early kills onto Team Secret. Team Secret now going to be down to 2 players. Going to be Mad Toy and also Shots MX. As I'm pretty sure now they're going to think about disengage. But now this is the fight I really wanted to see. Going to go back into this good old compound of Pecado. Bigatron and Kanina Power already started clashing. Asa did go down initially. He serves more as like the sniper / long distance player of the team. Now that Asa is also so split away from his team, you're going to have potentially DGR pushing his way forward, which I believe, like, he's normally the coach of the team, so I guess he's subbing in for today. But Black-White is going to be in a very precarious situation. Where he's going to have to take this one solo versus Bigatron. That looks like it. Oh my god, that grenade onto Zuxi was clean. A good old balcony grenade. But now Black-White is going to try and use that to move away, but actually drops down, unfortunately. I don't think that was intended. But Gonzo is going to be with him. So Black-White, Gonzo going for a two-man push. During that time, DGR is going to go for the res onto Acer. What I would say, Kanina Power, just buy some time. Wait for the res and wait for your team to come back. But here, Bigatron, that was a nice push. I said it. They had to try and regroup if they wanted to take this fight versus Kanina Power. So I think that here's definitely a good idea. I think that what Bigatron is doing is clean. Don't have too much of an issue with that one. Going to look at the minimap, see if some stuff is happening. We've got a fight happening over here. Or Champan there right after. As Ryzen find himself Gonzo. Black-White should be able to go for the res. They do trade a kill, knockdown onto Ryzen, actually. Acer and DGR slowly going to be coming from that 2-2 split on a different angle. Alpha 7 picking up a few kills in the early stage, looking strong once again. But this is a position where I would say, Kanina Power, this might actually be worth it for you to disengage. You're in a position where you can easily get access to cars. They got a car here, even though you could get shot from Bigatron by that position. You can maybe just go for smoke and make it over there. But Zuxi's actually going to go for the push, jumping on over. He's got the Uzi. He's got, unfortunately, no meds. He's got absolutely nothing. So that's some damage he's going to have to try and heal up in some way, shape, or form. Or just wait for his team to join up on this position. Kanina Power taking this one very slow. They were able to heal up from their wounds. They got the double res back as a 4-man squad. Which is not really going to be the same for Bigatron. They are going to have Zuxi in a really sticky position overall. Taking our time. Drinking time. Drinking break. Wait. Oh, man, I'm speaking way too much. It's your job, Max, man. I know. It's fine. I'm not complaining. I like it. Okay, so it seemed like Team Secret lost a Mad Toy now, and I believe Team Secret are down to 1 player. It's going to be shots, indeed. That is going to be the case. I really want to stick onto this fight. I do not want to miss the initiating moment. But this is going to be a really interesting one to see how it's going to break out. After Bigatron, they got like a tendency we saw in the past, like initiate with grenades. If they can find a few shots on Kanina Power early on with like some initiated grenades, you know Bigatron is going to get that big confidence boost, and then that's when they're going to go for the full send it push. Alpha 7 really popping off in their fight. They're going to be taking down another team, so going to be checking out who we lost so far. So far, yeah, we already lost ourselves, Team 25. Oh my, wait. What's happening? Wait, what? What is this? Thank you, BRK, for the donation of 253. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Means a lot. So yeah, it was Elites United that got eliminated in the first position there. Very unfortunate. Sure, we'll see a lot of them. They're gonna play next game anyways. Group C is playing 2 games in a row, which is gonna be pretty stonkers. Black-White is gonna be pushing back a little bit. Seemed like Shots is actually taking a pretty big fight. I'm actually, you know what? Actually, no, it's too late. Sorry. Team Secret are gonna be eliminated by Footballist. Footballist will be able to get the res also. Team Secret out in 13th position. 2 teams currently eliminated. Gonna be looking at the map, see if there's other... I should have left this area ages ago. I didn't think this fight would take so long. I am sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go over to RQ Athena. They're gonna be actually crashing versus what I believe is Zus Esports, and that is indeed gonna be the case. So it's gonna be the one on the receiving end of this breach. They're gonna be crashed upon, gonna go for the fight. Zeal's gonna be defending it and find himself one onto B11. Gonna go for the clutch. Seems like he's doing good so far. He's gonna go for G9. The flush is not able to happen just yet. And he's going to be on the receiving side. Also, RQ Athena still got 2 players, G2E and Ernie. Now G9, B11 both got flushed away. They're still in a 2v4. RRQ struggling in this push. And he has to find 1 extra bullet, but unfortunately the knock is not going to happen just yet. As Knight's going to get surrounded. Ernie getting shot from the eastern side. Can he find 1? Able to almost find a knockdown. But it's just not going to happen. And now D2E will be left as a 1-man army of D2E. And he's just like, you know what? Oh yeah, let's go for it. Let's YOLO that fight. He's going to go for the knockdown. Finds 1, but Zeal from a distance, despite being so low HP, will be able to find that kill and will be able to take down the entire squad of RRQ Athena. But we're going to go back over to Pecado, because Pecado is the land of all wonders, apparently, today. Has got team numero 11. Abrupt Slayers slowly going to be joining the party. Onto Kanina Power and Bigatron. After I'm intrigued to see, because they know that another team, like 2 teams are here, are Abrupt Slayers going to actually stay in this position, or are they maybe thinking of like, no, this is maybe too much. We're maybe biting down more than we can actually choose, so maybe disengaging would be a viable option. The Foggy Men and Footballist had a little bit of a clash into the northern side. So not going to be too much happening up there just yet. I really, come on. Can someone, can someone just like go, bruh, let's go for it. I'm just going a little bit wider. I think maybe what would be the game plan of Abrupt Slayers here is actually to get information on the fight, and once the fight actually breaks out, then they actually full send it. I think that's definitely going to be the intention. Nova took the position of Acer that he had earlier on this position, so I think that Bigatron might be expecting this position to be open. Same for Kanina Power, but actually they're going for the push a little bit. They actually were able to get some meds over, which I believe it was Luxy. They was able to heal up in really good fashion, and now they're going to go for the push onto Kanina Power. Gonzo's going to be on the first line of defense, find himself the initial knockdown onto Micro Boy of Bigatron. The nade might be there to just make sure that the res does not come through just yet. Oh, he does get spotted away though, and finds no really reliable damage from that grenade. Black White is going to be the second line of defense. Could easily go for the res while they're going for the res onto Micro Boy. Seemed like Zuxi not want to allow this to happen. Oh my god, okay, Abrupt Slayer's actually going to be joining the party. You okay, Heaven? Okay, he's not okay. He is not okay. Heaven X is going to just like get the hell away from this fight. But you can see, like, look at them. They're just surrounding the entire fight, and they want the third party disengagement, which I think is definitely a good idea. Kanina Power, they're going to be looking for Ryzen. Ryzen getting confirmed away by Leon of Abrupt Slayers, actually. So that's going to be a kill denied away from Kanina Power. Luxley with the UMP. Waiting while Micro Boy is going to slowly try and go for his first aid kit. GR ready to knock onto the door. They know exactly where he is. They're just waiting. Micro Boy to get healed up. Okay, Sucks is going to go down. It's going to get instantly flushed away. Now Kanina Power down to 2v4 currently versus Bigatron. Zuxi's going to be in the corner. They did not see it. He finds the knockdown, closes the door, and he breaks it open. And Bigatron will go down to Kanina Power, the CIS opposition. But now, Abrupt Slayers, I said it, the moment that fight ends, they're going to go for the third party, baby. Heaven X is going to be the one initiating first. Going to look for the off angle onto Kanina Power. Kanina Power able to get Acer rezzed up on his feet, but he's still extremely low, extremely vulnerable. The nades are going to be the way for them. They get it. That connects onto Gonzo. And DGR goes down also to the grenade of Heaven X. That was a double nade knockdown for Heaven X. And they clear the slate. Abrupt Slayers picking himself 1 kill onto Bigatron and 4 kills onto Kanina Power. And they will become the true kings of Pecado. Now Circle did have time to close up. We're going to head on over to Zeus versus Alpha 7. Zeus Alpha 7 had a pretty significant game on Game 1 on Erangel. A pretty strong performance as a whole, but Alpha 7 were the team that, at the end of the day, did take that first chicken dinner. So Zeus, they got a lot to live up to. But they do have a little bit of an edge. Reason why? Currently, we have a 2-2 split happening for Alpha 7. So here, Zeus do definitely have the advantage. Where's the rest of their team? Oh, there you go. They're down below. Alpha 7 are down below with a 2-man car rotation. Not too sure what the game plan is with that. I think they might try and go for like a more western position to attack them from. I'm not too sure what Alpha 7 are intending to do with this. We'll see as time goes by. Icy going to put that position in put that kind of position where he can actually defend it. Zio's going to go down to Senna down below with that M16, which is great to see. Now, oh, there you go. They get into the car. They're going to full send it. They got that knockdown. They want to use that knock as a point of pressure and a way to eliminate the opposing side of Zeus Esports. The smoke is really well put down, denying a lot of information away from Alpha 7, so I think that Zeus definitely know what they're doing with their utility. But they're going to have Swagon taken down first. Senna's going to be the first line of defense. Also, double knockdown against Alpha 7. Zeus going to have Icy just barely running away with his life unscathed, but Ronin is going to be the next one to try and go for the defensive position. He's going to go for the res onto Zeal just now. But Alpha 7, are they going to give them enough time to heal up from their wounds? Hopefully Alpha will be a little bit faster once they were able to get the res onto Swagger in. Navi and 4 Angry Men are going to be taking their own fight. Intrigued to see how Navi will be playing into their fights. Known as Miramar is one of their best maps. Icy's going to go down to the lane of B2. They're able to buy a lot of time late. They might actually be able to make it back as a 4-man team. Icy's going to go down. Still 3 players. Undak, Zeal, and Ronin. Still thinking, how the hell do I approach this? He's going to go for a little bit of an off angle, which I think is definitely going to be an interesting one. There you go. He's trying to go for the off angle. I think they're definitely going to be hearing his footsteps, but will definitely give them a little bit of a more pressured position upon the opposing side. Brenning's going to go for the push. Trying to really make the most out of it. But this fight is now the really big standoff. They're just waiting for the first team to maybe initiate, because they want to fight on their own terms, on their own terrain. As Zero is really... He's going far and wide. This one. He find himself a knockdown. That's going to be another one. Just down to now 2, Ronin and Zeol. But Alpha 7, once again, like, they're finding so many knocks, but yet they're not converting them into anything. Which I'm genuinely surprised about. Ronin's going to go down. Now it's all in the hands of Zeol. Zeol able to find himself the off angle onto V2. Now it's a 1v2 currently for Zeol. Has to reload. 40 bullets. You're going to need every single one of those to take that 1v2 clutch. This is Alpha 7. And if he does win this one, they'll be taking down the winners of Game 1. But Zeol is not being too overzealous. No. He's taking his damn time. I'm surprised he's not going for the energy drink to try and res up to 100. I'll definitely recommend him to do so, but I think he took a little bit too long, and now he's actually given time for Alpha 7 to go for the res. They're going for some big pre-fires there, and they did indeed go for the res, so now it's going to be a 1v3 versus Zeol. Zeol will be able to actually find some significant damage without taking any damage himself. That was a pretty good peek from Zeol. He's in a spot where grenades could easily come through. And as I talk about grenades, there you go. They're going to be flying out through the windows. Going to stay on this POV. He has to put himself in a position where it's going to be hard to predict where it's going to be. They saw him. They saw the pixel out of place. Still going to get mowed down at Alpha 7. The winners of last... Whoa, calm down. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. She's dead. It's cool. Calm down. Jesus Christ. God damn. Okay. They really wanted him. They really wanted Zeol. But fair enough. The circle, though, is not going to be closing up. It's going to be for the northern western edge. Pecado was still in the vicinity. So I think that here, Abrupt Slayers can easily try and find a decent spot. They can even go up north, get on the mountain, scout, and, you know, make up for their position on the next circle shift. So I think that here would be a good spot to scout. Na'Vi down to, I believe it's just one player. I think it's just Meku. It is indeed just Meku. Tofiz, Matic, and Tixi all went out. Today they are out. Tofiz is, by the way, the sub for the team of Na'Vi. Normally you would have Old Boy in here. Seems like we're going to have a little bit of a crash onto the central eastern side of the circle. Going to be 4 Angry Men fighting versus Abrupt Slayers. Akashi's going to be the first line of offense, but Asaki is not going to be able to pull it off. Suck is a long-distance player, normally plays with snipers and DMRs, but seems like you have no other option in this one as to go ham into that fight in that engagement. Asaki, like, that is unfortunately what happens when you get a little bit too spread away from your team. And he's going to pay the heavy price of death. The grenades are looking clean from Suck, to be honest. Will he be able to connect on Joker? Oh, will not be able to get Leon. Just connects in front of that rock. But Svan able to find himself Leon. Oh, Svan got a great off angle. The smokes are just coming on wild. And that is unfortunately what happens when you put yourself on the slope. And 4 Angry Men can actually have Svan knocked away. And now they lose that extra point of pressure. Svan can't put any more aggressiveness from the northern edge. So now they can just allow themselves to play a little bit more aggressive if they really want to, because they know that if they do push, they will not get attacked and assaulted from the northern side. So this is definitely some information which is going to be very viable for them. What is he doing? I don't know what's happening. Suck gets taken down. And once again, I cannot say his name. I have no idea how to say that. If you guys know how to say his name, I would love to know. Because I unfortunately have no idea. But I would love to learn. Teach me the ways. Yeah, but Abrupt Slayers now, they want to try and make up for that. Maybe a little bit of a weaker game 1 they had earlier. So they're really going to try and make their way forward on this. This Joker. They know exactly where the final player's for Angry Men currently is. But is this a fight worth taking? Reason why. You've got A1 Esports in the distance. And they're actually going to go for the push. I think that here, after they are the third-party kings. Like, Abrupt Slayers are the third-party kings. They took down Bigatron and also Kanina Power after their fight in Pecado. So I think that here they're just going to wait for the fight with 4 Angry Men and also A1 Esports to break out. And the moment it does, they might actually go for the push. That might be something to keep in mind. As Jin in the southern side, they're just chilling. They're avoiding the fight as much as possible. I like that. I'm okay with that completely. And then you also have Execute that's going to go for 2-2 split. I like this 2-2 split. They get information on north to make sure no teams rotate on their position. And on the southern side of the mountain also to scout in the circle and try and make up for phase 4. So I think Execute got a really good game plan in mind. Last player for Angry Men. By the way, guys, these are scrims. These are just scrims. These are just training for the teams before PMGC. The PMGC does kick off on the 24th, which is going to be next Tuesday. Tuesday coming up in just about, like, what, 4 days? So go around. It'll be live then on all the official PUBG Mobile Esports channel, on Facebook, on Twitch, and also on YouTube. It seemed like A1 Esports, they're going to full send it. They get the information. Surprise! And he finds one, but that's all he shall find. Just one knockdown to A1 Esports. But as I said, Abrupt Slayers, they're the third-party kings. Are they going to third-party onto this? Seems like that's not going to be the case, which I was kind of guessing. Reason why, it was only one player firing men. It was not going to be a big issue for the sort of A1 to deal with. So they know that, like, A1 have barely suffered any damage, so they're just going to be easily taking that position for granted. Meku's actually going out of his compound. Going to go to his spot. By the way, guys, hope you're enjoying the stream. If you have any feedback, if the audio is maybe a little bit off, do not hesitate to tell me. I would love to fix it and make the viewing experience a little bit crispier for you guys. So do not hesitate to tell me if that is the case. Okay. I don't know if they spotted Meku mid-rotation towards that shack and that compound. I think what Meku's game plan was is that, like, he knew that teams would maybe crash into this compound. He's like, I don't want to get crashed upon as a one-man team, so I'm just going to go for a shack where I know no teams would go for a rotation into as a full squad. So I think that, like, maybe trying to take attention away from him is a good idea. So I like that. Execute. They were the team that had the most information going into this late game. Go for a few shots in the distance. Alpha pretty far away, and they got multiple cars, so they should be safe. And Alpha will be able to indeed make it into this compound. So this is why I think it was a good idea what Meku did, because Meku was in this compound just a few minutes ago. And now the fact he moved away, he avoided taking a fight versus Alpha 7. Wait, Lutz, wait, where's Lutz? Lutz? Where are you going, man? He's getting farm wide on this one. Yeah, he got spotted away by JGZ. So, I don't know why I struggle saying that name. Forward. He's going to make his way forward. Zaps forward. Meku able to make it happen maybe for Na'Vi here. Takes the initial knockdown, but he's extremely low. And as I say that, only one bullet is required for Kenzo with a Mini 14 to eliminate Na'Vi, the CIS team in 6th position. 5 teams now remain. We're down to top 5. Got Execute, Abrupt Slayers, A1 Esports. He's got himself the boys. The boys of Team Secret Jin. Going to be here, and also Alpha 7, the winners of Game 1. So this might actually be a back-to-back win for Alpha 7. If they can take this one, it would be a huge, huge statement before going into the PUBG Mobile Global Championship. Oh, I was like, what the hell is that noise? I was like, what the hell is that noise? So I was like, wait, where's there someone under me? There is. Execute seem like their luck is kind of running out. They do not have any compounds. The only thing they can really hide behind are these little dips. So if they get too close to a compound, grenades will be a big underlying issue for them. Go to Zute, the man himself. Zute put a picture on Twitter of his, like, his hotel. It's like a 5-star hotel. I'm so jealous. Feels bad, man. I wish I had a 5-star hotel. How dare you? Abrupt Slayers. Man, once again, up to 7 kills. Like, they are the third-party kings on this game. Of Miramar, at least. They enjoy it. But the circle is going to be closing up in now 30 seconds. The circle is centering up pretty nicely. There's only 2 compounds in play. One is held down by Alpha 7 on the west, and the east is going to be held down by A1 Esports. But we might see a crash happen eventually. Because if you go in the center, you're going to get sprayed down, and you're going to struggle a lot. Zute finds a knockdown onto Joker. Seem like Abrupt Slayers going to try and get revenge, and Leon will be able to find that underlying shot. That's going to be Zute flushed away. Very unfortunate. Execute down to 3. Abrupt Slayers, I've got to say, they're playing this one pretty clean. Like, especially Leon has got a great angle. He's able to really take by surprise the entirety of Execute. Seemed like they didn't really scout the more northern eastern edge. Noobsy trying to make his way forward, but he's going to get instantly clapped straight back by Sinister of A1 Esports. Abrupt Slayers down to 2 players. Going to be Leon and Nova. As I say that, Nova's going to be unfortunately taken down. Leon is going to be left as a one-man team. As I say that, unfortunately, that's going to be the end for them. They're going to be eliminated. Execute will be the only team in the northern side remaining as they try and force their way on forward and make it into the circle. But the circle moves away from Alpha 7 Gaming. Alpha 7 are now going to have to move away from this one, which might be a little bit of a disadvantage because now teams like Execute might try and snatch a better position away. But Execute are down to only one player. It's going to be Fate. I think Sinister might be the one actually looking for a bit of information beforehand. They want to make sure no one's going to push it. I like how they put themselves. You can see on the minimap here, they got themselves in like a good circle position, which allows them to have a lot of extra coverage on the circle. They are trying to make sure no one in the living state can make it inside the circle, which I think is a really good play and really good showing of dominance and confidence for A1 Esports. So I think overall here they have a really good game plan. I like how they're putting themselves in a little bit of a spread position. I'm going to go over to now. Gin Boys, Secret Gin. I spots him out. There you go. Well, Sinister also able to get prone in time, so he should be okay. JGZ will be able to still put a little bit of pressure, make sure that A1 Esports don't peak too heavily. But these smokes are really well played, I think, by the side of Secret Gin. Reason why it gives them some decent hiding spots. But those are going to be wearing out pretty quickly. And Alpha 7, their team that are going to have to rely heavily on their smokes. Law finds himself a nice headshot onto 2K. As Execute get eliminated in 4th position. The spray, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. Alpha 7, they are struggling to hold on to their dear life. Down to only one player is going to be V2. Law swaggering, both taken down. And it did go down to what I said, right? They were in a position where moving into the center circle was going to be extremely harsh. A1 just taking too much control in the circle. Secret Gin are going to try and actually push into the backside. Alpha is literally surrounded by players, but he's able to find himself a knockdown onto Sinister. As Zaps forward is going to go down to the blue zone, unfortunately, and now it's going to be down to a 3-team fight. BT2K able to find himself a flush, able to also get the knockdown onto 6-9. Haha, 6-9, that's a funny number. I'm such a kid, I'm sorry guys, I spend too much time on Reddit. But now it's really a fight potentially for this player of Alpha 7, because here A1 Esports, Dante and Jax both got to push inside the circle. They're out of circle, their compound is nowhere close. And GJZ might actually be the player that's unexpected by Alpha 7's last player of V2. Now this is just going to be a little bit of a standoff. But I'm actually happy to see that A1 were actually proactive on this one. They were actually able to just full send their two last players, Jax and Dante, inside the circle. And now, because they're inside the circle, they got that two-man advantage. This, technically speaking, should be a fight for 3rd position. Fight for 3rd position and a fight for 2nd position. The grenades are really close to V2. And the smokes are coming out, so they might be able to get 6-9 back on his feet. Well, see, it seems like they're going to be able to get the res through. That's going to be great. Dante just going to keep the pressure down. I believe we're going to see... Oh, there you go. He's going for the push. Got tier 3 vest, tier 3 helmet. He's got everything... Oh, no, that's actually a tier 2 helmet. Or maybe not the best, actually. Yeah, switch away from that grenade. Go for the spray again. Oh, he goes down first. Dante finds it. And now it should be Alpha 7 going out in 2nd position. And that will be indeed A1 Esports taking himself game number 2 under their belt. GG well played. They dominate on this Miramar map. Nice one. Enjoyed to see that one. Overall, in terms of kills also, they picked themselves the first double-digit kills of these scrims of the PUBG Mobile Global Championship.